Good day, everybody, and what's up? Welcome to the podcast for selfless sex and She Comes First. My name is Dr. Nick. Today is April 9th, Friday, April 9th. And I know I usually record on Sunday, but you know what? I took a damn day off of work. For the past couple of months, work has been exhausting. It's been very trying, and I say, you know what, my brain is just completely done. So you know what, I'm going to take a day off, and believe it or not, I actually slept past 8 a.m. for the first time in months, probably. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do a damn podcast. So here I am. And I've been sitting on this idea for a while now, but wait, first I have to say thank you to everyone who's still tuning in, who's still listening to some of the older podcasts. I really thank you for spreading the word around and sharing them with your friends and all that stuff, because it really, really, truly does mean a lot to me. So let's turn this corner and jump into this podcast here. This is just an idea I've been sitting on for a while, and I believe other researchers have written about it, like they wrote articles about it maybe years ago or something, but this concept has to do with masturbation and premature ejaculation. Because it seems, and in my opinion, I believe that there is a link between the two, especially when it comes to guys. So let's talk about that today. So to get this discussion started properly, let's start with a definition of premature ejaculation from the Mayo Clinic. And they say premature ejaculation occurs when a man ejaculates sooner during sexual intercourse than he or his partner would like. Premature ejaculation is a common sexual complaint. Estimates vary, but as many as 1 out of every 3 men say that they have experienced this problem at some time. And my idea is this. I'm not shocked. I believe that over time, men have taught themselves to ejaculate prematurely. And I believe that they actually trained themselves to ejaculate prematurely due to their style and reasons behind masturbation, especially starting back when they were younger. Now think about this. Most men probably started masturbating in their teens. And when you did start to masturbate, how did you masturbate? Probably as fast as you possibly could so you wouldn't get caught, right? So your parents wouldn't walk in on you, so your siblings, your brother or sister wouldn't walk in on you. So you learned how to, quote unquote, get that nut as fast as you possibly could. So now that you're older, you may still be masturbating the same way out of fear, out of getting caught by your wife, your boyfriend, your partner, whoever. And sometimes the old adage is everyone needs a jerk before work, as Chris Rock said a decade ago. So now you're trying to masturbate before you go to work, and you're already late. So what are you doing? You're 40 years old, you're 50 years old, and you're masturbating as fast as you possibly can, just so you can get that nut before work and you won't be late. So you're still masturbating as fast as you possibly can, and you're orgasming and you're ejaculating as fast as you possibly can. Now, think about this. You've had years of training, especially if you started masturbating back when you were a teenager. So you have decades of experience of making yourself masturbate as fast as you possibly can. So you've trained yourself to come quickly, but when it comes to sexual interactions and sexual intercourse with a partner, how does that work out? And just as luck would have it, of course, when I'm trying to do this podcast, there's a cat right outside my window It's really faint, but it's still, I think there's two of them, it sounds like. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. So I'm just going to plow on through. And I hope you enjoy the sound of cats meowing in the background. So, God, they're getting louder. So now you're with a partner, right? And you're engaging in sexual activity, but your body and your mind has been trained to come and ejaculate and orgasm as fast as you possibly can. So your mind is like, okay, slow down, don't come too fast. But your body is already kind of primed, and it's like, okay, come fast. So we won't get caught or anything like that. So we won't feel guilty getting caught or I gotta get to work or whatever. Come fast. And your partner is sitting there like, oh, this is fun. But then when you finish, your partner has that look on their face like, and then you kind of feel guilty. Then you're like, I'm sorry, this never happened before. This is the first time. That's not true. Because what just happened over decades, years. You see what I'm saying? So stop lying, saying that it's never happened before. Oh, yes, it has. And possibly almost on a daily or weekly basis, or a couple of times a week basis. You get what I'm saying here? So the question I really want to put forth here is, can you actually unlearn? Can you reteach your body how to come slower? And I believe the answer actually is yes. Like, for example, one of the oldest techniques out there is called sensate focus. That's been around for decades. And I am sure that there are probably newer techniques out there, but sensate focus is something that I actually believe works really well with selfless sex, where you actually have to learn, stop, recognize your feelings, tune into your senses. You learn to pay attention to your body, and you learn how to recognize the sensations to when you're about to ejaculate and stop yourself. And you actually could bring your partner into this as well and make it some sort of sex play. Make it fun. Don't make it a chore. Don't make it like you're actually, quote unquote, learning something. You're just relearning something, but your partner is masturbating you, which can be fun for for him or for her. It's because they're actually helping you out in the end. And I believe that men actually have been doing themselves a disservice through generations of this fear of being caught, while they're learning about their bodies, especially when they're younger, when they're more impressionable. You get what I'm saying? So we learn to touch our penis, and we learn to masturbate, and we learn that it actually feels good, and we learn that there's an orgasm at the end, and then there's ejaculation at the end. So we just want it, and then through society we learn that there's a shame to do masturbating, and it's in the Bible someplace. What's that? Onanism, I think that's what it's called. I can't remember, but then society's norms kick in, and so we get this shame, so we still want that sensation, so we do it as fast as we possibly can just to get it in and get it out. Meanwhile, we are training ourselves to get it in and get it out without even the concept of bringing in another person. So then when another person does show up, there could be issues. Granted, premature ejaculation can be caused by other things as well. So you may actually need to talk to your PCP, your regular doctor, or a therapist, or to get more specific, a sexual therapist, if you really want to go there. And you may need to go there to get that detailed, focused type of treatment. Truth be told, that's not a bad thing. So on that note, I'm out. You guys have a great day. I did a couple more interviews, so they should be coming up very soon, like on Sunday, the 11th. So you guys stay tuned. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.